Good evening. Happy Tuesday. Yeah, so yesterday we finished up writing and submitting this article, right? Voters equation. And today I started writing the next article, okay? And I've been working for 3 hours after work. I've been writing 3 hours. Yeah, the next article, the politics in science, right? Wow, yeah, it's. So we are basically cranking out article after article, academic articles, right? So, uh, why? Because I got nothing else going on. Okay, campaign is over. So after work, I need some hobby, some preoccupation, something constructive. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. So many online journals in political science, just like any other fields, they have some of them, most of them have very strict this formatting requirement. Then I say no to them. Why? I'm doing this for free, pro bono. So if they are asking me to follow their formatting requirement, they are asking too much. Okay, so I found some that does not have very strict the formatting requirements. So yeah, that's the ones I'm submitting to. Okay, so yeah. Wow. It's intense. That's why I didn't want to do this. Writing journal articles, academic articles. I did not want to do this because I know I have done that before, many times before in my past. When I was in law school, when I was in Cornell, PhD. I know what it takes to write an academic article, okay? And I didn't want to do this, but because I lost the election, that's the only reason I'm doing. Why? Well, first of all, I got nothing else going on. My campaign ended. It is for this year, so I got nothing else going on, and also I feel the need to restore my damaged reputation, so to speak, because I lost the election, right? Yeah, I need to restore my damaged reputation. So yeah, God forced my hands. So and by now I'm very grateful for it. Okay, it's good that I lost, so that I get back to work, and write academic articles. I think that was his plan. Okay, yeah, but that's great. You worked out very well. Yeah, yeah. Somehow it worked. God's divine plan. Yeah, I guess it always works. So. Yeah, it worked. Because in Bible, Jesus talked about this. Okay, he said when there's bridegroom, there's party. New Testament Bible, Jesus said that in parable. Yeah, when there's bridegroom, you party. But there will come a day when bridegroom is taken away from the people. Then they will start to fast and pray. Like in humanology, yeah, they will start working. So when I was in campaign trail, right? Yeah, it's all party time, okay. But I lost the election, so party is over. So it's time to get back to work, kinda, right? Yeah, that's one interpretation of that, right? Yeah, because Pharisees, they were criticizing Jesus' disciples. They're like partying, right? When Pharisees, they're like praying and fasting, okay, and that Jesus' response to that criticism. Okay? So, yeah, my disciples, yeah, once I'm gone, meet Jesus, yeah, they'll start studying. So in this context, Jesus means like can be interpreted as happy time, good time, happiness. Right? When I was campaigning, yeah, I was like singing and dancing, happy time. But when campaign is over, then yeah, it's time to study, time to work. Okay, so yeah. So I finished a big chunk of section about. It took me about 5 pages in this new paper. Okay, Disproof of Special Relativity by Mr. Einstein. Okay, yeah, I'm done with that section. Okay, next section will be Disproof of General Relativity. Okay, uh, there will be tomorrow's work. It will take about 3 hours. Okay? About 5 pages. hmm I was ready to. I am ready to do this because in this humanology series, we did that multiple times. This proof of general and special relativity. Where, yeah, we did multiple times, so I was more than ready to write this down, and I did so in special relativity. Okay, I did so in very informal fashion though, very informal. Yeah. So the previous paper I did send out to many of my friends. How many? Probably less than 100 though, between 50 and 100, I guess. Uh, and some of them gave me some feedbacks, right? Yeah, and it was good. Yeah. Because some of my friends have some academic background. They got some masters, and also some of them even have mathematics background. Okay. Yeah. And many of my friends are interested in politics. Okay. So yeah, there was some big interest about this article that I finished writing yesterday. Okay, yeah, I sent that to them PDF. Okay, I emailed them. So. I hope they enjoyed reading. Yeah. And some of them did. Okay, they gave me feedbacks. Okay, so yeah. That was good. hmm It probably is very easy to read because the sentence style I write is very colloquial, conversational. It's very plain English style, right? Some novelists they follow this stereotypical way of writing as novelists, and I'm not like that. Okay, I do my own thing, right? When I write academic articles, yeah, I do. I write it in my own writing style, very plain English, right? I don't decorate sentences too much. Okay, I'm an easy writer. Isn't there a song about easy rider? Easy rider? Is it a movie or a song? Easy rider, like riding a horse, riding a horse or a car, whatever. I'm an easy rider. I ride very easy. Just plain English. Yeah, just like people talk. Yeah. Wow. But that 3 hours of intense writing, man. Oh, just 5 pages, maybe 6 pages. Okay. Oh, yeah. I Now I'm kind of getting used to it. Okay, so it's been only 2 weeks since I started writing. Kind of restarted back way back. I used to write a lot. Okay, so I'm kind of getting into the habit of this writing. So it's getting easier actually. but it still takes a lot of energy. So during my lunchtime, can you would you like to take a guess what I ate during my lunchtime? It was good. Oh boy, it was so good. I'll tell you after 5 minutes break, okay? So oh, whew, a lot of work. Yeah. Okay, so when I was riding earlier this evening, like until like 15 minutes ago, okay, I just got off riding this section, okay. So, I was listening to this fantastic American jazz pianist, Biggie Adair, right? Very slow jazz music and mostly romantic jazz, right? And it really helped. Well, King Solomon said in Book of Proverbs, I think, yeah, when you study, you treat knowledge books like your date. Yeah, so studying can be very romantic. Mhm. Yeah. So romantic jazz as a background music when I'm writing really helps. Very soothing, right? Very slow jazz, piano. Yeah, huge fan. Miss Biggie Adair, she's great pianist, jazz pianist. She's fantastic. Huge fan, huge fan. really helps. Yeah. Yeah, I'm slowly recovering from all this academic article writing fatigue, and I'm kind of glad I lost the election by now because, hey, if I become a politician, right, it is important. I keep on running because, hey, what's knowledge good for if it's not being practiced, if it's not being implemented as a policy, right? What good is knowledge if it's not saving any people, right? So I keep on running, okay? I mean, what good is it if I have all the solutions of all the world's problems, but I mean, second best thing is writing journal articles or books about it so that future generation can learn. But to me, that's a secondary goal. That's a backup plan. Okay, primary goal is for me to become a politician, elected official, and start making changes, positive, constructive changes to the world, and save the world. That will be my primary goal. Okay. So me writing journal articles, it's actually means to an end. Okay. I mean, the plan is ideally these journal article papers get published and I become famous so that I get elected somehow. Huh? Yeah. But they say life is short, art is long. Yeah, maybe politics is short, knowledge is long. Okay, maybe uh, perhaps I have better chance of getting remembered in history by writing these articles as opposed to being a politician. That I don't know. Or maybe I'll do both. It's up to God. It's up to His plan. Okay. No matter how hard I try, uh, it just happens the way that He wants. God, High and Almighty. Okay. So I'm like, yeah, whatever. Yeah, I write articles. If they don't publish it, yeah, I put it somewhere in the web. No problem. Okay. So. But my kind and generous friends, yeah, many of them told me yeah, they read it already or they will read it. Okay, because they're like my parents, very parental figures. Okay, some of them are younger than me. Okay, yeah. So, but they're still my parental figures. Okay, so uh, because they're very nurturing. Okay, encouraging. Okay, for me to continue to write. Yeah, yeah, my friends and also family members too. I sent to all of them. Okay, as many as I could. Okay, between 50 and 100 people I emailed them. Okay, BCC, like blind copy correspondence, whatever it stands for. Okay, so because their email address is their privacy, you know. So yeah, yeah. Okay, let's talk about something else. Okay, because I need to get outside of this mindset of this journal article writing. Okay. What else is going on in the world? I'm just low energy, so I nothing comes to my mind. Okay, other than this journal article that I'm writing. Okay, but I don't want to talk about this journal article. Okay, so. Sure, yeah, President Trump. Sure, yeah, I like him a lot. Okay, he got my full support. Okay, of course I'm gonna vote for myself because I'm still running. Okay, and I'm not gonna drop out. Okay, and probably I will be the only person who will vote for myself, who will vote for me. Okay, in this November 3rd, 2020. Okay, so but probably President Trump is, yeah, he's not ideal, but I suspect that he's still better than Vice President Joe Biden. Okay, so yeah, President Trump got my support. Okay, so because during my campaign trail, some people asked me, and some people, because I kind of advertised myself running for president about a year ago. Okay, so some people know about me running for president. Okay, during my campaign trail, they asked me, "Do you support President Trump?" And I said, "Yes, I do," because I do. I wasn't lying to them. Okay, I do support President Trump. Okay, and they also asked me, "Are you running for president?" And I said, "I'm running for Alaska State Senate. I'm running for Alaska State Senate," but I didn't tell them that I'm still running for president. Okay, because that can be very misinterpreted. Alright, but yeah, I do support President Trump, and I am still running for president, but I didn't tell them that I'm still running for president because I was also running for Alaska State Senate, and I was focusing on state senate election. Okay. Yeah. 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 Oh boy. Part of me earlier this evening, I just finished up writing this 50 pages, single space, 12 font. I just finished writing yesterday, so maybe I should take today's day off as opposed to starting a brand new article today, right after the day I finished 50-page paper in 2 weeks. Part of me wanted to take day off, but I didn't. Why? Because it wasn't necessary. Why? Because let's say if I had a very busy day at work, my day job as a lawyer, okay, then I don't write. Okay, but today, my lawyer job day, it was not too busy. It was just normal, average, right? So I had extra energy left. So I started brand new paper today, after work. Okay. Yeah. But say potentially tomorrow, if I have a very busy day at work, my day job, then I'm not gonna write tomorrow evening. Okay. Yeah, I just come here and relax. Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, it's about energy level. It's not some formalistic, ritualistic. Oh, yesterday I finished writing this article, so today I'm gonna take a rest. No. If I have energy left, if today wasn't that busy, if I have extra energy left, and then I write. But some other time, if I'm too busy at work, I have no energy left, then I'm not gonna write. Yeah, so I just keep the pace with my energy level. Right? Oh, so what did I eat during my lunchtime? Sorry, I forgot. I ate fried chicken gizzards. so good. I'm kind of addicted to it by now. Oh, fried chicken gizzard. Oh my goodness, it's very southern food, right? Yeah. The first time I had was I was in the U.S. Army in Fort Hood, Texas. Okay. Friends of mine they bought just fried chicken gizzard from a gas station, Delhi. Okay. That was very first time I had it because my friends gave it to me. I mean, some of that share it with me. Okay. Oh my god, taste of heaven, man. Taste of heaven, paradisical. In Alaska, we have fried chicken gizzards, right? In some supermarkets. Okay, so that's just so good, so chewy. Oh my goodness. Give me reason to live, meaning of life, fried chicken gizzards. So good. So today I bought 12 pieces of that. That was my lunch. Okay. So yeah, it got some oil and fat content, but that's fine because nowadays I am spending a lot of energy. So I'm not gaining any weight. I spend all the energy that I eat from fried chicken gizzards, right? Yeah, I did run during my lunchtime in a park, right? And for like 10, 15 minutes, okay? Because when I run, I kind of run slowly, okay? So, yeah, I ran. Before I went to work this morning, yeah, I did some sit ups, push ups, okay? Yeah, for like about 10 minutes. Yeah, I do exercise, okay? So, this breakfast, I ate tofu and beans. Yeah. Because my breakfast is strictly vegetarian, okay? Tofu's, beans, vegetables, okay? So, we'll take 5 minutes, okay? Yeah. Yeah, it was a good day. We got a lot done. Very productive. Yeah. It was a very good day. Okay. 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 So if I may, with court's permission, you be the judges, okay? Me. So you are the judge. So then what am I? Accused? Not criminally. No, I don't break any law. Okay, not. So this is not some criminal case. Then what case is this? It's not civil case either. Okay. How about ethics case, moral case? Okay. So I'm morally, ethically accused, defendant, and you are the judge. You are the jurors, right? So with court's indulgence, okay, you are the judge. Okay. So what am I accused of? Breaking unwritten rules, like going against this Einsteinian orthodoxy in physics. Oh, how dare you! Oh, how dare you go against the great Mr. Albert Einstein? Rebel, troublemaker, rebel rouser. That's unethical. That's immoral. You cannot go against Albert Einstein. Okay. Why? Because that's blasphemous. Einstein is our God, prophet, in physics. You cannot go against him, okay? You're gonna lose, big time. You just lost an election, okay? You're gonna lose again? You see, you're a loser, okay? Let Lee lose. No, do not let Lee lead. Let Lee lose. Hmm? Loser! Okay, I guess that's what I'm ethically charged with. No, it's not even ethics, it's ideology, right? Yeah, I'm ideologically accused of this blasphemy charge. Because in 5 pages in this brand new article, okay? Again, with course indulgence, please. Let me talk about this article, okay? Because it's interesting story, okay? So yeah, I wrote it down, okay? And before that, we did it here in the whiteboards, okay, humanology, but that's not the same. We did record it and publish it in Google YouTube humanology series somewhere, okay? But it's not the same as writing it down in writing in this academic paper, okay? There's big difference, okay? So because it becomes as a matter of record, written record, okay? So as opposed to verbal, all right? So that's the difference here. So and there was in my mind God's assignment to me, and I did that today. And yeah, it will be published somewhere, maybe not in a journal, but online, so that people can read it. Okay, yeah, I know some free online spots like that. Okay, there are several that I know of. Okay, so no problem. Because I'm not the only one, kind of secular scholar, shenanigan academician. I'm not the only one, okay? Yeah, some of us geeks, nerds, gooks, whatever. Yeah, we love academia, but we have our day job. We are not PhDs. Some of us we are like PhD dropouts, okay? But we still love science, and so we still study science, think about it, come up with a brand new theory, and write about it. So yeah, there are several of us. Yeah, I know some. Okay, so I'm not the only one. Right? Yeah. So I wrote over 5 pages about this special relativity disproof, and it's done. Okay, because it's very easy, relatively easy disproof. Okay, no pun intended. Okay, so disproving special relativity is not that hard at all. Okay. But it's not too brand new because I did read about Wikipedia article. There are some paradox in Einsteinian special relativity. Okay, it was discussed before. Okay, so I'm not the first one to find that. Okay, and their explanation, they said mainstream physics. Okay, yeah, that's just naive, faulty, ignorant understanding of special relativity. Okay, and then they come up with this strange, weird Keister theory about this conversion, this 180-degree whatever. I was not satisfied with the explanation. Okay, so it's to me it sounded very far fetched. Okay, yeah, I forgot to cite that article, and maybe tomorrow I will supplement that, put in a footnote somewhere. Okay, yeah, the Einstein paradox in special relativity. Okay, so mhm, yeah, tomorrow. Okay, today we just relax. Okay, so yeah. So why is it political science journal article? Well, it's because it's about interaction between this article that I'm writing is about interaction between politics and science. Okay, it's not just relativity. Okay, yeah, it's about COVID-19. It's about LGBT. All right, yeah, marijuana too. Okay, so tattoos and piercings, maybe. Okay, and yes, obesity, absolutely, obesity, exercise, diet, yeah. So that's why I'm guessing this article, journal article, will be about 100 pages because we're gonna cover many different topics, like including climate change, right? Yeah, climate change, COVID-19, LGBT, marijuana. Because they are the issues that reside in intersection between science and politics. Okay, so the interaction of science and politics. Okay, so there are political topics and also there are scientific topics. COVID-19, LGBT, marijuana, climate change, right? And each of those topics will take about 10 pages. Maybe we'll be about 50, 70 pages, okay? So maybe it won't go as big as 100 pages. I don't know. We'll see. But special relativity disproof, it already took, it's done, okay? It took 5 pages, okay? So general relativity, yeah, possibly another 5 pages, and so relativity itself just 10 pages, right? And COVID-19 maybe 5 pages, okay? So maybe we under 50 pages, okay? So whatever, we'll see. Yeah, but when it comes to climate change, probably it will take more than pages, okay? Because there are so many different aspects to it. Climate change, okay? It will probably take about 10 pages, okay? So, yeah. So I say I would guess this paper politics and science, it will probably take a couple of months, not a couple of weeks. Okay. Yeah, it will be about 70 pages perhaps. Okay, if not 100. That will be my guess. Okay, so I mean the Magna Carta article that I wrote when I was in law school, because I wrote several articles when I was in law school. Okay, yeah, the law of anti-gayism, it took about 100 pages, and it was just one topic, LGBT. Okay, why it is not a good ideology. Okay, it took about 100 pages. Okay, so yeah. I wrote that article in some summer semester. Okay, it took me a couple of months to write that. Yeah, I did submit to about two or three dozen law review, law journal article, law reviews, law journals. Okay, every single one of them rejected it. Okay, so I put somewhere in the web. All right. So, because law reviews, law journals, they are run by law students who are in their 20s, and when they are young, they are liberal. Okay, so and my article, the law of anti-gayism, is super duper hyper conservative. Okay, so yeah, they didn't like what I wrote. Okay, so it did not get published, but I put somewhere online. Okay, because there's some kind of generous, tolerant online journal. I mean online websites where they house this kind of unorthodox, unmainstream articles. Okay, yeah, there are still a few good people in the world. Yeah, yeah, about several hundreds of people downloaded that article. Okay, love anti-gayism. It's in online. Okay. So who are those people who host this website, free online website that housed my article, Law of Anti-Gayism? I'm not in liberty to tell you who they are, but they are in America. Okay. What state? Again, I'm not in liberty to tell you, but it's a liberal state. It's not a conservative state. It's a liberal state. Okay, so I appreciate liberalists, the classical liberals, right? I learned about the virtue of classical liberalism from my friends who know more about political history of America. Okay. Yeah, so yeah, I learned from my friends. Okay, yeah, liberalism is not always bad. Yeah, open-mindedness. They're about tolerance and diversity. That's how liberalism was back then. Okay, yeah, they're progressive. They want changes. They're open to ideas. That's how liberalism was back then. 1970s, 1960s. Okay, classical liberalism in America. Right? Some liberalists are still like that. Okay, so I do appreciate that. Okay, the big part of me is very much liberal. I'm not just 100% conservative. I'm kind of half and half. Okay, just like big part of me is Korean. Okay, yeah, I'm kind of half Korean, half American. Okay, yeah, although I'm 100% Asian and 100% Korean by ethnicity, right? But when it comes to this metaphysical composition of myself, yeah, I'm kind of half Korean, half American. Okay, I'm kind of mixed, right? Yeah. By the same token, I'm half liberal, half conservative. I'm half religious and half secular. That's why I can be a very good uniting force as the leader of the nation. I can unite people. Right? I'm neither black nor white. I'm neither religious nor secular. I'm halfway between. Okay, I'm neither academic nor secular. I'm kind of in between. Okay, I'm neither conservative nor liberal. I'm kind of in between. Okay, so yeah, I can unite the country and I can unite the world because I have huge appreciation of every single culture in the world. All right, yeah, yeah. That's why I'm running for president. Okay, I will keep on running. Okay, so because a leader of a nation should be inclusive, not exclusive, not divisive. Okay, President Trump, yeah, I support him, but because I think he's better than Vice President Joe Biden. Okay, but he's too divisive and exclusive a figure, right? He's kind of elitist as well, right? So yeah, I think I can do better, and that's why I'm running for president. Okay, we'll take 5 minutes. Okay. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you for being here with me. Okay. I really appreciate your time. Right. Okay. So yeah, I'm sorry. With course indulgence, let me continue to talk about this journal article I'm writing. Okay. Well, the journal article I wrote before. Okay, so yeah, there are some still people that I recall that I didn't quite send this previous journal article yet. Okay, so tomorrow morning before I go to work, yeah, I there are about dozens of people I still didn't send it to yet. Okay, so yeah, that's tomorrow's job. Yeah, I have many friends. Okay, I know many people. Okay, so yeah, it's in my list of things to do tomorrow. Okay, to do list. So uh, so what's this politics component of this Mr. Einstein's theory? I mean, he got good theories like statistical Brownian motion study and photoelectric effect that he got Nobel Prize for. And Nobel Prize committee, yeah, they did the right thing. Okay, it was good contribution to physics. Okay, he didn't get awarded for relativity theories, and it was correct that he didn't get awarded for. Okay, because it's wrong theory, right? Uh, so so what's the politics part? So okay, the way this paper that I'm writing is structured is this. Okay, the first chapter one is about relativity theories by Mr. Einstein and disproof thereof, both special and general. Okay, so section one is about special disproof of special theory of relativity. The second section will be general relativity theory disproof. Third section will be political interpretation of the how, why, and how his theory was so widely accepted, although it's so obviously wrong. Okay, that's the third section. It's political interpretation of this phenomenon, history. It's obviously so easily disproved, easily disprovable theories of special and general relativity. It's very easy to disprove them. Okay, and I will present them disproofs. Okay, I'm halfway done by now. Okay, I will disprove special theory. Okay, tomorrow, yeah, I'll disprove general theory. Okay, which is also very easy. Okay, it's very commonsensical. And third section of this chapter about relativity, it will be political analysis. Why Mr. Einstein's theory that can be so easily disproved had gained so much acceptance. Can you guess why? I give you a minute, okay? Let me give you a minute, okay? So, after a minute, I'll tell you what I think, okay? So yeah, let's compare the answers. What you think, what I think, okay? 1 minute. I give you 1 minute, okay? So, because you are kind of elite, humanological elites by now, okay? Because you are here, okay? You've seen some past episodes, so probably you have a good idea, okay? But I want you to be an independent thinkers, okay? So I'll give you a minute, okay? Yeah. Yeah. So what else did I eat during my lunchtime? Yeah, I had chicken gizzards and what else? I don't recall. It was not. It was not potato salad. It was not that. Oh, some noodles. Okay, Italian spaghetti kinda with olive oil. That was really good. Some Italian pasta. Okay, yeah, it was quite pricey. Yeah, but it was so good. Okay, so, yeah, with tomato and olive oil, Italian pasta. Okay, it was good. Okay, your time is up. Tell me. Okay, what was the question? I forgot. Oh yeah, why was Mr. Einstein's special and general relativity theory was so widely accepted when it is so easy to disprove? I don't know too much about special and general relativity theory by Mr. Einstein. I only know elementary physics, undergrad level, non-physics major. Okay, but I was still able to disprove them, both of them. Okay, yeah. So there will be the chapter three of this. No, section three of this chapter about relativity. Okay. Perhaps because it was during the World War Two, right? Yeah, there was Nazi Germany. Okay, anti-Semitism. All right. So the European Jews were persecuted for no reason, right? Yeah, it's like ethnic cleansing. It's like Holocaust, genocide, right? And then there comes this Mr. Albert Einstein, very obscure figure, okay? Just like a David versus Goliath, right? So who was Mr. Einstein if he was David's descendant? Then who is the Goliath? Yeah, how about Isaac Newton, Sir Isaac Newton? How about Signore Galilei, classical mechanics? Well, the establishment in physics, okay? So Mr. Albert Einstein, okay, he didn't do very well in school, okay, but he somehow he got his PhD in Switzerland, okay, very good school, right? The engineering, okay, ETH or something, okay. I don't know what it stands for, okay. Maybe it's in German or French. I don't know. Yeah, he went to prestigious school and he got his PhD, okay, and but he couldn't get a professor job, right? Because his graduate school GPA was not that good. Okay, so he got a patent clerk job in Switzerland, I guess. Was it Germany? I don't think so. I think it was still Switzerland. Okay, so yeah, very obscure figure, small guy, the descendant of Israelites. Okay, so yeah, like David versus Goliath. Okay, so there's a lot of sympathy factor. Okay, and this Mr. Einstein, Albert Einstein. Okay, the peacemaker, right? Very scientific scientist who can unite the world amid all this World War II, German, not Nazi Germany, and Mr. Hitler and Holocaust, anti-Semitism. Okay, so Mr. Albert Einstein, physicist, he became symbol of peace and unison, harmony in the world. In the name of science, he can unite the world, and there's the politics part of that. Okay, so when astronomists, okay, observe this Venus or Mars or whatever planets, okay, when they first observed that, it didn't quite conform to this Mr. Einstein's prediction in general relativity, okay. So yeah, they didn't quite see that, okay, but he's European Jewish person, okay, there's World War II going on, okay, so there's political pressure, okay. So they fought their data to fit into Mr. Einstein's prediction, and I think that's what happened. And it's just not me who's thinking that. Some professional physicists, PhDs, professors, researchers, Uh, they do have some suspicion about that. Okay, political pressure. So there with the section 3 of this chapter 1 in my article. Okay, there be the day after tomorrow. Tomorrow I have to write down the disproof of general relativity theory. Okay. So yeah, that's what's coming. Okay, so yeah, yeah. I mean, Mr. Einstein, he's a very handsome man, right? And when he's like, when you see his portrait, he looks like a saint. He looks so right. He's a very handsome man. Okay, very good-looking guy, right? He got his mustache and hairdo, and he looks like a saint. And he's a very nice guy. Okay, not very well-known stories that when Mr. Einstein was in America, okay, he migrated to America. Yeah, New Jersey, Princeton University. Okay. Yeah, he paid visit to traditionally African American universities in the Eastern Coast. He gave lecture to African American young men about his theory of relativity. Okay, that's not very well known. Okay, but yeah, he's a nice guy. Yeah, he's kind of saintly figure. He worked very hard. Yeah, kind of Cinderella story. Okay, very obscure person who didn't do very well in school. Okay, but yeah, he was very original thinker, thought experiment. Okay, but at least some of us think that he erred in his thought experiments. Okay, some of us think he was wrong. Okay, so in this journal article that I'm writing, by now 5 pages long. Okay, yeah, I mean it's irrelevant whether our disproof of Mr. Einstein's special and general relativity theories, whether it gets accepted by physics community today, that's irrelevant. That's not that important. Why? Because our job as scientists, our job is one of limited limited liability. Okay, our job is to find the truth. We are scientists. We are not politicians, right? So persuasion, that's politician's job. Yeah, I mean, I ran for election. Okay, I'm kind of politician too. Okay, but right now I'm wearing this scientist's hat. Okay, so our job is not to persuade people. Our job is to find the truth and present it. Whether people take it or not, take it or leave it. Persuasion, that's politician's job. Okay, that's not our scientist's job, right? I just said that in a footnote. Okay, so we present the ideas as we know. Okay, so whether it get accepted or not by contemporary physicists or mathematicians or whoever, okay, it that's irrelevant. We do our job, limited liability, okay, and we that's it. Right? Let the history be the judge. Our future generations. Okay? Yeah. History is the best judge of history, okay? Let the history be the judge, okay? Yeah. Time will tell, okay? So but nowadays scientists, okay, we don't really care whether today's scientists accept our proofs or disproves, whether they accept it or not, we don't care. It's irrelevant, okay? Because our job is to find the truth and present it. Whether people accept it or not, that's irrelevant, okay? We did our job, limited liability, and we move on. Uh, because I don't really care whether this paper does get published or not, or get accepted or not by the mainstream majoritarian physicists or not. I cannot care less. Okay, I do my job and that's it. I'm busy. I'm a lawyer. A full-time day job to pay my bills, and I love my job as a lawyer. Okay, in my spare time, I write articles. We crank it out. Okay, maybe every month. All right? Yeah, we keep on writing. Okay, we crank it out. All these academic articles, whether journals they accept it or not, whether these academicians, mainstream majority academicians, scholars accept it or not. That's not our concern. Our concern is we do our job. We think, we write, we put it out there, and that's it. We leave it there. Okay? Because nowadays I'm not a politician, I'm a scientist. So persuasion, that's not my job. Okay, because nowadays I'm not a politician, I'm a scientist. Okay, so persuasion, that's politician's job. Okay, that's not scientist's job. Scientist's job is to find the truth, write it out, and make it public, and that's it. It ends there. Take it or leave it. Okay, that's for human history to judge. Yeah, future generations, whatever. Okay, we don't really care about contemporary people. Okay, contemporary scientists, ladies. Okay, majoritarian, they go along the mainstream. Okay, the scientists, vast majority of them are just like that. Okay, there's some good or few minority scientists. Okay, who want to do the right thing, right? Just like in politics. Okay, yeah, I mean, they are good politicians who want to do the right thing, right? Who have some backbones. But vast majority of other politicians, okay, so just go along the majority mainstream, right? Scientists, they are exactly the same way. Why? Human condition. Politicians, scientists, uh, judges, justices, lawyers, or business people, they are all humans. Okay? Majority of them just go along the mainstream majoritarian view. Okay? Entertainers, business people, politicians, scholars, scientists, they are people. Entertainers, okay? They are people, okay? A few good people. Yeah, they say a few good men. There's some American movie about that, like this. A few good men. It's about lawyers, military lawyers, okay? What's his name? Yeah, Demi Moore. What's her name? Yeah, Demi Moore and Kevin Bacon, Jack Nicholson, all-star casting, okay? A few good men. I did watch that movie several times, okay? It's about military lawyers, okay? Demi Moore, Kevin Bacon, Jack Nicholson, and Tom Cruise and Kiefer Sutherland. Okay, all-star casting. Okay, it was a good movie. A few good men. Okay, a few good men, a few good women. Okay, there are a handful of good people who want to do the right thing. Okay, in any area, in academia, politics, business, entertainment industry, even in religious circles. Okay, a few good men. Okay, because in Bible, Old Testament, somewhere they say, yeah, God will preserve this 10% of people for His own name's sake. Maybe it was in the New Testament, okay? Maybe both. Alright? Yeah, God will preserve this minority, 10% of people for his name's sake. Okay? Yeah, there are a few good people. Okay? And you and I, we are just some of them. Okay? There are other people out there who want to do the right things. Yeah? Cheers to us, cheers to them. Okay? A few good people. Okay? Yeah. We're not perfect. Right? Hey, I had chicken gizzard for lunch, okay? It was so good, okay? But I want to be happy. I want to be happy, okay? Yeah, and I do exercise and diet, okay? Mostly. Yeah, so it was great. I needed that, okay? So yesterday I finished this 50-page long, single space, 12 font Times New Roman journal article, okay? I submitted that, okay? I needed that fried chicken gizzards and it was so good, okay? It was my lunch. What's the other item? I forgot again. What's the other lunch item that I had today? So fried chicken gizzards and oh yeah, the pasta, Italian pasta with olive oil and this tomatoes. That was so good. Okay, yeah. What was my dinner? Cauliflower with ranch sauce, right? Cauliflower with ranch sauce, ranch dressing. Okay, so just dip ranch dip. Okay, and cauliflower. Okay, and that was very good too. Yeah, I eat a lot of fruits and vegetables. Okay, I do. Okay. But I do dip in nowadays. I do salad dressings. Okay. Yeah. It was good. Okay. We wrap it up for tonight. Okay. Thank you. Good night. Bye.